Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make a lamb stew soup, so I can cue the ingredients. Okay, so for our lamb stew, we're gonna use the head, the neck, the little legs, and also the loin. Okay, and also we're gonna use the kidneys, the liver, the little heart, and some part of the fat from inside the stomach. Okay, we're also gonna need about 3 potatoes, cut it in quarters. Okay, some onion, it's about 2 onions, about 2 to 3 ribs of celery, 3 carrots cut in quarters, some fresh marjoram, and some fresh oregano, and 3 garlic cloves. Okay, and also we're gonna need some of the green olives, as many as you want. And here's the guajillo sauce. I use this recipe for anything pretty much. I have this recipe on salsa guajillo or guajillo sauce in my channel, so if you want to use that, okay, let me cue the next step. So for our soup, we're gonna use a deep pan, stock pot. We're gonna put about half a cup of oil, okay. And then we're gonna start cooking our lamb fat, okay, first. And then when this is ready, we're gonna come back and show you the next step. So after the fat is a little crispy, golden brown, we're gonna put the mirepoix, celery, carrots, and onions. Okay. And we're just gonna cook them for about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so as soon as you know the onions are a little translucent, you're gonna put the fresh oregano and marjoram. It's about 4 sprigs of oregano and 3 of the marjoram. If you don't have fresh, you can always use dry, and you can put about 2 tablespoons of each. And we're just gonna cook it a little bit, then we're gonna come back and add the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna cook the rest of the stuff, the kidneys, the heart, the lungs, and everything. And I also save some of the liver, like, you know, a quarter of a piece, because we're gonna need to blend it later on. Okay, this it's a typical dish that it goes with a little blood from either the lamb or the baby kid. Okay, so this is typical from Mexico, and we're just gonna cook it a little bit, and then we're gonna come back, add the potatoes, the green olives, and the rest of the meat. Okay, what I did, you know, I put the rest of the meat, the potatoes, and the green olives. Okay, and then we're gonna add some water, like halfway of the pot. Okay, so until you cover, like, you know, like 3/4, and then we're gonna bring it to boil, and then we're gonna come back and skim all the scum, and then show you the next step. I fill it up like 3/4 of the pot with the cold water, and as soon as you put the cold water, the fat is gonna coagulate, so we're gonna remove it. Okay, and we're gonna come back when this one is boiling, and also we're gonna skim it, so that way, you know, we have a clean product. So I'm gonna come back when this is boiling. So as soon as, you know, start boiling, you're gonna see all these impurities coming out, all this scum. So we're gonna skim it out. I have, you know, skimming it for, you know, as soon as it's getting to boil. So make sure you get all this stuff out. If you don't have the skimmer, you can always use, you know, the perforated spoon with the cheesecloth, so that way you can remove, you know, all this little stuff that's like coagulate blood and stuff like that. So you're just gonna remove all that. So I already took out my liver, and we're gonna blend it with some of the guajillo sauce. Okay, and we're gonna come back when this is ready and start cooking our fritada. Okay, now we're gonna add the guajillo sauce and the liver, blend all together. Okay, and it's about 40 ounces of sauce. So 5 cups of guajillo sauce. Okay, and then now we're gonna add some seasoning, you know, the salt, pepper to taste. And also, if you want to add more oregano, either dry or fresh, now is the time to add more, so you can taste it and find out, you know, how strong it was, the fresh one. And we're gonna bring it to boil, and then we're gonna come back and let it simmer. And we're gonna check our meat to see if you know, it's coming out of the bones. But also we need to check our head and remove the jaw, so that way we can take the teeth out, so that way, you know, they don't fall into the soup and somebody, you know, swallow them. So we're gonna come back in I don't know, 10 minutes. Okay, so our fritada is simmering, so it still needs about 30 to 45 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it to the restaurant and show you the final step at the restaurant, okay? Okay, so this is our final on the fritada. As you can see, it's already like halfway of the pot. So this is how you want it. Like we say, you know, we're gonna remove the head off, and I already did. So this is when you take the jaw off, put it back. Okay, and that's when you know that your fritada is ready. So I have my dish already over here, already served. Okay. And this is how it looks like. And this is a typical dish from Mexico, especially from Monterrey and all the north side of Mexico, Saltillo, Monterrey, Reynosa. And usually you serve it with some rice, some jalapenos, and frijoles charros, if you will, okay? Some lime, cilantro, and onion, you know, optional. And then some tortillas charred on the open fire. So hopefully you guys like this recipe, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, and hopefully you guys enjoy this dish, and thank you again. Enjoy.